It's time now to check out the newest touring twin from the folks at BMW, the R1200 RT. The RT marks the second model from BM to sport its latest generation, air-oil-cooled 1,170cc two-cylinder boxer engine, made it to their new 6-speed helical gear tranny. That fuel-injected power plant comes with the latest Beamer engine management system and 3-way catalytic converter. The RT sports BMW's unique paralever and chalilever suspension units with optional EAS. BMW's unique electronic suspension adjustment system that allows riders to adjust suspension rates on the fly. Stopping is supplied with power-assisted ABS brakes. And who could miss the new bodywork complete with power-adjustable windshield? How does the whole package work? Well, we invited veteran freelance motorcycle journalist Steve Bond of the Toronto Star to sample the RT during a recent BMW press introduction in Palm Springs. 1 week later, I sampled the RT further north in Vancouver. And here's what we both had to say after returning home to Ontario. You got to go to Palm Springs.
I did.
I did turn that trip down, I have to admit, but you rode it in the sunshine. I picked Vancouver. I can tell you, in cold, wet weather, there's nothing finer than a new RT.
Well, not only do you have heated grips, but this model has a heated seat, which I'm sure you had on to toast your buns in the rain.
Max.
Yes.
And I liked it a lot. And I also liked the adjustable windscreen.
Yep. This model, the windscreen adjusts at the touch of a button.
Yeah.
It goes up, I believe, 100 millimeters, which is, for us, metrically challenged, about 4 inches.
Mm-hmm.
And I can attest it really makes a difference. We got into some twin-engine bugs down in Palm Springs.
Yeah.
And I took the first one square in the face shield because the screen was down, but I put it up and I did the rest of the ride in splatter-free comfort.
Yes.
Although the bike looked like I did a frontal assault on a paintball bunker when I was done. But
Well, I was splatter-free as well, but that
it was rain.
It was rain. Let's start with the motor. What did you think?
Basically, this motorcycle just blew me away.
Yeah.
The 1150 was a very good motorcycle. This one is a significant improvement on it. You would have no problem doing a 12 or 1400 kilometer day on this thing, under any conditions. Mountains, desert, Trans-Canada Highway, everything. Just load her up, point her at the horizon and go.
Now what about the suspension?
The suspension really, really impressed me. They're calling this a touring rig, but I'm almost saying it could be a sport touring rig because it handles so well on the twisty roads around Palm Springs.
Yeah.
Optional, it's not on this model here, but optional is an electronic suspension adjustment.
And you really like that.
Oh, it made a significant difference in the way the bike performed. Touch of a button stiffens up front and rear spring preload and the damping.
And I found, doing my riding in the mountain areas up to Whistler, etc., I was doing a lot of slow speed turnarounds for our cameras, and the handling, the slow parking lot speed handling, very nice.
The top-heavy feeling of the old R1150 is gone. They've engineered it away. I think it has something to do with the mass centralization, which seems to be a very popular concept these days. But this thing, even just wheeling around on the side stand, you can feel the difference.
What about the stopping?
Well, this has the next generation of the ABS brakes, just like the ST, and it's a market improvement on what it replaces. The boost isn't quite as severe as the older model, which is good. It gives you a much better feel. And the lever is adjustable over about 4 different positions, quite easily like that. Fit any sized hand. And as a bonus, you even get an adjustable clutch lever too, so anybody should be able to adapt to this motorcycle. For touring, the cockpit is wonderful. The bars don't adjust, but you don't need them to adjust. Brake lever has an adjustable position. The mirrors are among the best in motorcycling. They're attached to the fairing, and it's underneath the handlebars.
Yeah.
The seating position is wonderful. Pegs are proportioned exactly where you want them to, and the hard bags, which are standard on this model, push the button, lift that up, they're open. Excellent weather protection inside the bags.
Yep, and I can tell you, they don't leak. Was there anything that disappointed you?
I couldn't take it home.
That good, eh?
Yeah. The other funky little thing is this little thing right on top of the tank. What's that for is a BMW factory tank bag that goes right on there.
Yeah.
And like any BMW, they have a wealth of accessories for this. There's a GPS navigation system, there's a top bag for the back, there's a tank bag. This has a radio, cruise control. Like I said, it's better than my car.
Yeah, no, the cruise control was very nice. The heated seats, definitely got to have it up here in Canada.
Absolutely.
I've never seen you be like that.
2 thumbs up, Dave.
I was worried you're going to be all cranky, you know, and I was the one in the rain. So you like it.
Absolutely.
Who would you recommend this to?
Anybody that wants to cover miles. If you're worried about a full touring bike being hard to handle, one ride on this will convince you otherwise.
Right.
It handled the mountain roads up around Mount Palomar like you wouldn't believe. Just, it even has good ground clearance. I touched a foot peg feeler down once or twice, but that was at a fairly brisk pace that most people wouldn't be maintaining.
So definitely for weekend getaways or maybe a midlife crisis.
Oh, anything. Take Milady along because the seat heats for her too. She won't be nagging at you.
Well, I'm glad you liked it so much. I just only regret that I wasn't with you in Palm Springs.
Dave, pleasure as always.
Thank you, Steve. Can't wait to read about it.